for many speeches that she will provide in the near future to friends, family, and interested prospects. Her last speech was about her touching experience when she was introduced to the product Myla, which is what her Life Max business is based on. This is part 2. Please welcome Andrea Peltier. Guess who? Guess who?
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Guests, welcome, and fellow Toastmasters. This is going to be a day of raising hands, just to let you know. Alvin had a few in her speech, and I'm going to have a few too. To start off, please take one and pass it around. Do not look at your card. Does anybody remember the game Guess Who? So, smaller game for kids, yes? Okay, these cards are from Guess Who, and we're going to play somewhat of that game. If you don't remember, the game goes, you and your opponent choose one card each, and you ask yes or no questions to determine, by process of elimination, which card or which person your other opponent is holding. So let's start with, well, I guess we have to wait till the cards go all the way around. So we'll take a few seconds to do that. There's a lot more people here than I expected, so I hope there's enough cards. So we're almost there, so we'll go ahead and do 2 test questions. Go ahead and look at your cards. Does your person have a name? Everyone should raise their hands because all the cards have names. Okay. Does your person have a hat? So 3? Okay. Good. So we got the gist of it. Throughout the speech, you're going to learn some interesting statistics about Americans' health. What's the basis of our health? Our diet. 150 years ago, in retrospect, our health changed drastically. Our diet changed drastically, especially our health. We now add and engineer food. We don't grow it anymore. We add pesticides and hormones, and we genetically modify most of the foods we put into our mouth. These are the processed foods. The National Center for Health says that 68.8% of us are overweight. Guess who is overweight? Does your person have brown eyes on your card? 70% of us are overweight. 37.3% of those 70 people are obese. Even though 70% of us are overweight, we still must eat. We cannot not input food into our mouths. The funny thing is that certain food we must input. Our body cannot make what this food gives us. These are called essential fatty acids. Does your person have hair? So no one with hats, no one with baldness?
Yeah.
Okay. That's about 30%. That's incredible. Excuse me, hold on. How many of you have hair on your cards? Can you show me? Yes, okay, so that's a good amount. That's almost 90% of the humans or persons on your card that are deficient of omega-3s. Harvard did a study in 2011 that showed that 96,000 deaths per year from heart disease were caused by lack of input of omega-3s into their own body. 96,000 deaths per year. So why are omega-3s so important? Our body must replicate its cells every 90 days. So your cells must communicate with each other. These omega-3s help your cells communicate and duplicate themselves over those 90 days. So what can you eat that has omega-3s in it? I think the most important thing these days that people like to hear are flax seeds. You can eat 1/3 of flax seeds a day to get 5 grams of omega-3s. The recommended amount is anywhere from 2 to 4, depending on your body. Another thing you can eat is 2/3 a cup of walnuts. You can also eat a cup of soybeans or navy beans every single day to get the omega-3s in your body. I want to do one thing. I want to take the cup and I want to throw it out. Why cups? Why can't we eat something smaller? 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons can give you not just omega-3s, but look at what else it can give you. It can give you 8 times the omega-3s of salmon. It can give you 15 times the magnesium. It can even give you 5 grams of fiber. How, do you say? With this. This is what I offer you today. 2 tablespoons can do so much for your health. And let's see, what can it do for your health, you ask? 33% on some of these that you see. Let's see what that represents in this room. Let me find my question. Let's see, who had hats on and who had glasses on? Can you keep your hands raised? 33% of us have diabetes or high blood pressure or cholesterol. You can put your hands down now. That is a lot of people in this one room. So, what can these things all have in common? Anybody know? Inflammation. Inflammation is the basis of all human disease. What does omega-3s do for you? They reduce that inflammation in your body. What can everything else in Mila do for you? The fiber helps with your colon, Crohn's disease. It also helps with letting you lose a little bit of weight. What does the omega-3s do for your brain? It's brain health, especially for prenatal development, which is close to my heart, and anti-aging. It has the phytonutrients that you can definitely see. Mila is different in 3 different ways. It's a proprietary blend, which means they take their seeds from many different farms instead of just the main 3. It's micro-sliced, which means you don't have to blend it and you don't have to do anything else to it. It is 90% bioavailable. And it's independently tested by 3 different companies. Not just 1, not just 2, but 3. So you know what you are getting in this bag is the best chia seed around. Okay, does your person have 2 eyes? Yes. Does your person have 2 ears showing? That is how many times Mila is better than any other chia seed. Okay, one last question. Raise your hand if your person is smiling. Just the teeniest bit of smile helps. This means that they enjoy listening to this speech and how their life may be a happier world.